Hey artists, it's Miss Kit and I'm back with another little lesson for you. And in this lesson, we will be looking at germs for inspiration for our art making. But not the bad germs, the good germs. Using line shapes and colors, we will create different good germs in our sketchbook or on paper. Let's take a look at some of the good germs and how we can use the shapes and patterns as inspiration for our art. Here are some ideas to use as inspiration for our different germ shapes. These are good germs. Notice how the shapes are organic. They are free-form and are not symmetrical. Also look at the lines, shapes, and colors that are repeated to build pattern. Let's now take a look at what you need to get started. You will need some oil pastels, water, watercolor, a paintbrush, and some paper. Start by waking up your watercolors and paint your organic shape. Once you paint the outline, you can paint inside. Rinse your brush and change to another color. We're trying to make organic shapes that are representing good germs. So use lots of different colors and have a bit of a play, trying out different shapes. Make a jelly bean or kidney bean shape. Make a puddle. Make a wiggly shape. You can even make it look like the shapes are going off of your paper by going right next to the edge. Just a few more off the edge or in the corners and on the sides. Remember, organic shapes are not symmetrical and are found in nature. They are free and don't have hard angles or edges. Paint a few more if there's any empty spaces before letting your paper dry. Once it's dry, you can go and start creating patterns on top. Here I'm using oil pastels because they're bright, but you can use marker or pen on top as well, as long as the paper's dry. To create patterns, you need to use lines, shapes, and colors and repeat it again and again. Here I've taken a wiggly line and kept repeating it on the surface of my blue organic shape, using circles and repeating them over and over again, using a curved line to create almost a scaly texture, and lines on the edges as borders as well. Try experimenting with lots of different lines and shapes to create pattern. If you use one color in the inside, use a different color and shape on the outside. You can always refer to the example at the beginning to get ideas for your germs. This one has a bumpy surface, so I'm going to use a bumpy line. Now I want to create a border around this one of straight blue lines, looking almost like spikes. Then choosing another line to create a different pattern in the inside. Here I'm using straight short lines in lime green and a wiggly line on another one, being mindful that I'm choosing colors that will show on top of the watercolor. A few last details before I'm finished. And there you have art inspired by good germs. Remember, artists, you can find beauty anywhere.